Choose the video. Just click on the video. You can either go to YouTube and select a video of your from YouTube, or you can upload a video of your choice and then it will be in your videos library. So I'm going to go and just take this from YouTube, pop it into here, search, click on it and click on save. Now then I can add the questions that I want in part of this video. So say at this point I wanted to add a question, open-ended or multiple choice. I'm going to add open-ended. Help if I could spell. So I'm going to save that. And then maybe at this point, add an activity, multiple choice. Okay, and then tick the one that's correct, save. So once you've finished, you would save that and it would add on to your lesson. So that's how you'd use the video. We also have slide. Slide is pretty straightforward. You can either search images which are already within Google, or NearPod rather, so I'm going to just search for pigs in mine. I can click on a pig, save. Obviously you can zoom in, you can experiment with it. I might add an audio over, so I could record the file. So I can either collect a file that I've already pre-recorded, or I can record in here. You just click on that button to record it. So it's recording me talking about pigs. Pigs are amazing animals, highly intelligent animals, and I think sometimes we forget that, and I do like pigs. They make me very happy. Once you've finished, you can click on the pause button there, and that will finish it. So it's recording me. Check that it's okay. If you're happy, great. If not, you can re-record it. You could start recording again. So I'm re-recording it. Pigs, pigs, pigs. Though I think this one is adding to the end of that, so I'm pausing it. And then I could play it. So it's recording me talking about pigs. Pigs are amazing animals. Okay, if I don't like it, I can delete it. Otherwise, I can click on save, and then I have that across the top of that video. Obviously, you can add a title just like you would anywhere else. Once you're happy, you preview, play with the layout of it. You've got themes. Save and exit. You could have more than those because then they would move through each of these slides independently. So that's slides. Web content I quite like. If we take a website, say the school website here. What is really quite nice about this is that once it's saved in your work, the pupils can access the website through NearPod, which means that they don't have to be browsing on other sites outside of NearPod. Flocab, I can understand. I mean, from my point of view, for the kids I'm teaching, I don't need these kind of games to look at vocab, but I guess you might if there's something in here that you think works well. So I'm just going to add one of these. We'll look at, for example, adding this. Well, if we double click on it, play, and it's a little video. There you are. I personally, it's not for me, but if that is something that you think can enhance your lesson, then that's Flocabulary. They're already pre-made, you just use them from there. 3D, I quite like in terms of some of the stuff you can have a little look at. So I'm going to go with the animal cell. Let me just show you what that looks like. So we can rotate around it. You can make it bigger. Oh, you can, yeah, reset how you would use it. There you go. Very straightforward. They're already pre-made. It's only useful if there's ones that are useful for you, but I quite like that. The The simulator, again, you would choose one that's already here that you think is good. Maths and science, really, they would be of no use to my subject, but maths and science teacher, I think you might find those useful. A VR field trip I quite like. There's quite a few different places you can go here. Obviously, when you have done it, you'll need the goggles, which we do have in the office. Feel free to come and use them. So here is this. When you put the goggles on, obviously you can go on having a look around that in the 3D environment. Graphing calculator with Desmos. I would imagine if you would already use this if you're doing maths, or I would imagine some aspects of maybe physics, science. Again, for my subject, not relevant, but I can see how that could be relevant to other subjects. BBC Worldwide, again, I like it. There's some good videos, films for you to watch. You'd have a look through and see what's already in here. Obviously, there's not everything the BBC has done, so it will be what's in here. If it's relevant, great. If it's not, I think it's not useful. So just have a little look through. Sway's nice. We've already done a video on Sway. Just so you're aware, you get Sway through your Office 365, and you would get that by your username, which is our school email address, and your school Google login. So you've all got a Google account, and you can set this up to default to open Sway. Watch the video on Sway, and I can give you some extra help outside of this, but I quite like it. It's quite a nice way to, so if I just show you one that I've pre-made, this one here. So if I just play it, so we've got symbolism, we've got this nice, you can swipe through these cards. Sorry about the images, I did it in a rush, so it actually makes me feel quite sad how bad they are. There's a little video that you could watch, so I embedded a video into this. You can put in text. So it's really just a jazzed up presentation, but I quite like it. And everything else here is saved within NearPod. So once you don't have a NearPod subscription, your lesson obviously goes. Sway isn't. Sway's your own stuff. So in that way, I quite like it. It's saved as part of my Office account. A slideshow. You can either import something or find an image that you like. I'm going to go with my pigs because why not? Pigs are great and they're much underestimated, I think. So there's my little pig. In he goes. And a slideshow, I could obviously edit that and add further slides. So I could do a little show of different slides. Let me add another pig again here. I'm keeping it real with the pigs. Although I wonder if there's some old breeds. I do like a Tamworth, for example, a nice old breed of pig. Any case, so you can add different pigs in there. Different images in there. So that's a slideshow. Audio, you just upload an audio, or you can record something without the imagery and upload a PDF. So that there is the different activities you have. If I go back to my NearPod and just show you one that I put together, so we'll actually show you. Once you're in NearPod, all your lessons are here. You can obviously add them to the school folder, which you're not going to need to do. You can delete them, you can share. What you can do here is, this is how you would edit them. So if you weren't happy with the order, you could edit or what was in there. You click on edit. So if I wasn't happy with the order, I can just move these boxes around so that it flows in the correct order that I'm happy with. So I'll go back to my NearPod. And here, once you've saved it, so I've just saved that one there, I'm just going to call it, test. So you can see it. You would choose the grades it's relevant to. This is so other people know. To me and other, I'm going to put in there because it's that. Save and exit. Once you've saved it, if you see here, you can do live participation or student-based, but you still have the opportunity to edit it. Live participation is if they're participating in class. So they'll move through it as you. So they'll put that code in. As you move through it, it'll move through on their screen. And the other participation you have got is student pace, where again you give them the link, you tell them how long they can do it for, but they can work on it. So I could imagine this is good for if you want them to do work at home or something like that. There's many different ways that you can share that link, and essentially that is NearPod. For us, you have NearPod in your here in Schoology, and again it works very much the same. Personally, if I'm honest, I prefer using it outside of Schoology. I think Schoology adds another little layer of clunkiness, so I personally would create it in my NearPod, and eventually that would link to your Schoology. If I updated Schoology, then my pig test one would be here too. So that, in a nutshell, is NearPod for you. I hope you enjoyed it.